When you think of annoying things in Modern Warfare 2, some things that come to mind might be Painkiller, the annoying tac insert sniper guys, and of course, Commando. But what if I told you that there was something that was far worse than all of these things put together? Something that completely killed the flow of the entire game and was never fixed until the next release of Modern Warfare 3. Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. My name is Prematch. If you like this old school type of Call of Duty content, then please be sure to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. In order for us to figure out what went wrong, first we have to go back to the original Call of Duty 4. A part of the extremely innovative created class system that this game created came along the ability to put an attachment on your weapon. You heard that right. This was the first Call of Duty ever which allowed you to have an attachment. However, the attachment selection wasn't necessarily too diverse. This set of attachments included the red dot sight, the ACOG scope, grip, suppressor, and of course, the grenade launcher. Now, the grenade launcher is the particular thing that we're going to talk about right now. So the grenade launcher was definitely a thing that people used in Call of Duty 4, but its use case was way less pronounced. Not only could you only run one single attachment, but it would also take away your Perk 1 slot if you equipped it. So most players found it more worthwhile to just put a sight on their gun and keep their Perk 1 slot instead of losing both of them. But when Modern Warfare 2 released, this attachment would get a complete makeover. But it wasn't because of the attachment itself, it was about the perks that surrounded it. And one of those perks that we're going to talk about first is the perk that directly affects this attachment itself, and that is a perk called Danger Close. Now, we had a perk like this in Call of Duty 4, and that perk was called Sonic Boom, and of course it just increased explosive damage, but it was honestly better to just run the frag times 3 perk so you could have 3 frag grenades than it was to just use a noob tube and lose that perk 1 slot. But in this game, Danger Close was significantly better for the noob tube. Danger Close in Modern Warfare 2 gives explosive weapons a 40% damage increase. And for anyone who has ever played Modern Warfare 2, you know that the grenade launcher's damage is already extremely high, but having Danger Close just makes it that much better. It's effectively stopping power, but for explosive weapons. But even with this insanely good perk for explosive weapons, you still have one major issue. The grenade launcher only has 2 rounds in it. There's only 2 shots with this attachment. So, how do you fix that problem? Well, that's when we get into our next perk. But before we get into that perk specifically, we have to talk about another one that is sort of similar. And that perk is Scavenger. From my understanding, this is the only Call of Duty where Scavenger replenishes grenade launcher ammo. Or at least in other games, you cannot kill enemies with explosive weapons and still get a Scavenger pack. It has to be from your bullet weapon. But in Modern Warfare 2, yeah, you basically have infinite ammo as long as you can find a Scavenger pack. But if you thought Scavenger was bad, now it's time to talk about the really bad one. Now, I'm sure that anyone who has ever played Modern Warfare 2 ever knows exactly what I'm talking about, and that perk is One Man Army. Now, One Man Army in itself really isn't even that overpowered of a perk. It just allows you to swap classes mid-life. So, it doesn't seem like it would be too OP. Yeah, I guess it gives you infinite ammo, but that's the thing. One Man Army plus Danger Close plus a grenade launcher effectively allows the player to have infinite grenade launcher ammo. You can literally just float around a power position and noob tube people all game, and every 2 rounds you shoot, guess what? You can just swap classes to another One Man Army Danger Close noob tube class, and bam, you have full ammo again. And to make matters worse, the pro version of One Man Army just allows that player to swap classes even faster. This is an insanely broken strategy in this game, and I cannot express enough how unbelievably annoying it is. You know it's bad when you can't even capture your own home base objective because people are just raining grenade launchers down on the objective. This alone completely ruins the early game of domination in Modern Warfare 2. It seems as if almost every single time that you manage to get started on a kill streak, it will always get ended by someone that is using this class setup. And you might be saying, okay man, this might be a little bit of an over-exaggeration. I promise you, it is not a little bit of an over-exaggeration. To this day, this class setup is still an issue. If you go back to play Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox right now, I guarantee in the first lobby that you play in, there will be somebody using this exact setup. But when one person pulls out this class, then other people will pull out their class that they have ready, sitting there waiting on them to be used. I think that most players, myself alike, actually do not want to use this class setup, but we have it ready just in case, because it's truly one of the only ways that you can counter this nonsense. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some really annoying things in this game other than this. Like right now, for example, the Modern Warfare 2 servers on Xbox are just screwed. If you try to play Team Deathmatch, you'll end up going into like a trick shot lobby and stuff. So yeah, the trick shotters have definitely hurt the game as a whole. Some of the death streaks are extremely annoying, and there are some really annoying perks as well, like Last Stand and Commando. And speaking of perks, this is just another enabling factor for why the grenade launcher is so broken in this game. There is no flak jacket in Modern Warfare 2. Don't even tell me about the blast shield equipment. That thing like barely works, and even if you do use it, it gets rid of your minimap. So it's really not even that good. And especially from a danger close noob tube, this blast shield equipment is not going to protect you. You will still die in one hit. I often think how Modern Warfare 2 would play if danger close was not in the game and instead it was replaced by something like flak jacket. The game would still be riddled with multiple problems, but I think that this is a separate universe where the game is just more playable. Well, you can play a Modern Warfare game that is very similar to Modern Warfare 2 that doesn't have this. And that game is, of course, Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 has the underbarrel grenade launcher attachment for the assault rifles in the game, while still having a multitude of attachments to choose from, unlike Call of Duty 4. In fact, you could run 2 attachments on every weapon in the game, while not even taking up a perk slot like it was in Modern Warfare 2. This, honestly, is why I ultimately think that Modern Warfare 3 is better than Modern Warfare 2. I really, really like Modern Warfare 2, but I just think that Modern Warfare 3 was just a better refined version of it. For starters, there is no danger close in Modern Warfare 3, so that means that all explosive weapons will have the standard damage rate without having any way to increase it. This game also has a perk called Blast Shield, which effectively is Flak Jacket from other Call of Duty games, which would have been an amazing freaking perk to have in Modern Warfare 2. I dream about that game with Blast Shield and just how much more playable the game would be. And on top of this, there is no one-man army. Scavenger is in the game, but Scavenger will only replenish grenade launcher ammo if the player that you killed has a Scavenger bag that has the same ammo. So the only way that you can get grenade launcher ammo is if that player that was killed also had grenade launcher ammo on them. Getting rid of one-man army and danger close while also adding a perk like Blast Shield and significantly nerfing the way that Scavenger works did make the grenade launcher way more balanced in Modern Warfare 3. Because it was never about the attachment itself, it was about the perks that surrounded it. And it's not like the grenade launcher is completely useless. You can still use it to get enemies off of domination points, or to use it on search and destroy in stressful situations, but it limits you to only having 2 rounds, which is exactly how it's supposed to be. The grenade launcher was never meant to be a primary weapon. It was meant to be something that was used in very specific situations, and that's why you were only ever given 2 rounds with it in the first place. The ultimate issue with the one-man army danger close noob tube strategy is that it wasn't just a little gimmick. It wasn't just used for special situations. And it wasn't just something to annoy the other players. It was a genuine meta in this game. The world's fastest nuke video about Modern Warfare 2 literally involves this strategy, and the only weapon he used to get those kill streaks was the grenade launcher. And to anyone who says that I'm over-exaggerating this or I'm blowing this way out of proportion, go back and play the game and let me know how your experience was. I promise it will change your mind. And that is why these are the perks that broke Modern Warfare 2. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoy this old school Call of Duty content, please be sure to check out the channel and subscribe if you like content like this. This video was super fun to make. I love playing these old Call of Duty games and making videos for you guys. I actually just got COVID today, so I'm going to be pumping out a bunch of videos for you guys because I ain't got nothing else to do right now. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Do you like old school COD content? Heck yeah, I do. Then why not become a channel member? If you love these videos and what we do, then be sure to support us by becoming a channel member. Gain access to all these exclusive perks and the chance to play with yours truly. What are you waiting for? Go behind your wife's back, get her credit card, and sign up to be a channel member today. All for the low price of $2.99.